Everyone on the ship's dead. Every single person died. Wow. They all drowned. There he goes.
Proceeding as planned, sir.
Epic music! Why the hell didn't he kill Snake there? He has Snake right in his sights and he doesn't kill him. It's so bizarre.
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most...
Yes! I like saying yes!
Forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Oh, what a twist. He's working for the president. The president of France! No! Yeah, it's kind of silly. He had Snake right there in his sights, and he doesn't try to kill him or anything. Like, come on. But of course, you can't kill the main protagonist of an entire franchise like that. I'm calling it the president of France. He's the one. He's in charge. He's behind everything. It's got to be the French. It's got to be. By God, it's got to be France. All right. So now, of course, the massive bait and switch is about to happen that pissed everybody off.
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Oh my God.
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group and they have the big shell under complete control.
Wubba, 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 wubba. So here it is. The oil... I call it an oil rig when it really isn't, but that's what it looks like.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Alpha, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the president. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
Man, I can't wait to have to run across that bridge between the two areas and that guy snipes you constantly. Remember that? I remember that.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the
James
demands
Johnson.
are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming
Nice.
the worst environmental disaster in history.
How's that any different from the regular Hudson River?
You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary.
If you need to beat him with your dick to death, beat him with your dick to death. Any means. The suits that look like Big Daddies, I remember those.
SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
So I guess that means I shouldn't get completely naked and do cartwheels throughout the ship? That would be a bad idea.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant's struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
Of course.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated.
Oh shit, I can fuck with the cameras?
All right, Raiden.
Look at this.
You've already covered infiltration in VR.
Alright, Raiden.
I've completed 300
Whoa.
missions in VR.
Oh!
I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
What's going on?
Okay,
We got beer goggles on. Whoa!
Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85.
Hold on, let me read your lips.
The codec. Push the select button.
When
When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear.
Ew.
No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the Big Shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
Fuck if I know.
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors.
Protects against YouTube
it is
trolls,
referred
apparently.
to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback
nanomachines,
system.
son!
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Alright, finally. We get to control them. There we go. Bugs! Bugs on the floor. We got bugs on the floor. Alright, I'm leaving. See you guys later. I'm out of here. What the hell?
Got your feet wet? These are the basic controls for swimming.
When you're on the surface, you can swim in corresponding directions using the up, down, left, and right movement of the left stick.
Push the punch button to dive down from the surface.
That circle? Yeah. What now? What? Good lord. Can I
Stroke
play?
the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster.
Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower, left and right to face those directions.
The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater.
Okay.
The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Okay. Fuck.